Greetings viewers. So today I will show you how to use the switch case statements. So create a new source file, then include the necessary header files. Okay, so switch case statements is like similar to the if-else statements, but there is a little bit difference between them that I'll explain further later. So for the switch case, let's consider I want to check a value of some variable, whether it's 1 or 2 or whatever my desired value is. So first I will create a variable. I'll ask the user to enter a value. I'll take input using CIN and I. After that, I'll use the keyword switch. I'll open a bracket and put I here. Go to the next line, open the parentheses. Now these parentheses are the switch parentheses. Means these all of the code inside these parentheses will belong to the switch case. Okay, so I'll write in switch case we have multiple cases, like case 1. This case 1 means that this case will execute when the value of I will be equal to 1. So I'll write cout you have entered 1, and we'll go to next line. Let's just copy this statement because I have to write it in multiple times later on, and this break is necessary for each case. Now I'll create another case 2. Now this case block will execute when the value of I will be 2. I'll put the parentheses over here. Now I'll print it, but I'll replace it with 2. Similarly for the 3. And now there's another keyword default for the default case scenario. Now I'll write here default case executed, and we'll also need to put a break over here. Now I'll hold the screen over here. Okay, so here I've first created a variable. Now I've taken input from user and stored the value in I. Now this switch statement is checking whether what is the value of I. If it's 1, then print this and break the loop. If it's 2, then print this and break the loop. If it's 3, then print this and break the loop. And if it's none of the defined values, so it will print the default case. That is, it will print the default case executed and will break the loop. So the difference between the if and else statements and the switch case is that in if and else it's checking value one by one. That is, it's first checking the first value, then the second value, then the third value, then the last value, so on. So in its switch case, it's first here it's checking what the value of I is, and then directly jumping to that case and executing the code. Like suppose value of I was 2, so it won't compare it with this case. it will jump to the case 2 and will execute it, and if none of the if the value defined in the variable is in none of the cases, then it will jump to the default case. So let's run this program. I hope there are no errors. Okay, so it's asking me to enter a value. I'll enter 1. Enter. You have entered 1 because this case was executed. Now I'll try again. Enter 2. Now you have entered 2. Now enter 3. Now it's saying you have entered 3, and if I enter something else rather than 1, 2 or 3, so it will say default case executed and it's terminated the program, pressing enter. So this is how we use the switch case. This is the code there. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video. More tutorials coming soon. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.